how are you doing today? I am indoors. It is a beautiful, beautiful winter day today, but I just can't seem to get myself to go out and take some pictures. There's so much snow. We had a snowstorm this week and it is very deep. So it is actually ideal for photography, but I'm not really in the mood to get out and do that. So instead I have something to tell you about that I have discovered about myself. I didn't think that there was anything I didn't like about photography. I mean, wintertime, it's cold, there's deep snow and all that, but I still like that. I love to go out and take pictures of the white landscape and in the snow with the snowflakes and all of that stuff. But as you saw in my last video where it was -20 and I went out in my backyard to do snowflakes, but there is something I have discovered over the last 2 or 3 months that I really don't like about photography. And it has surprised me, and so I thought maybe I ought to confess. But first, before I do that, I'd just like to share a couple other things. There is not much going on around here because even though lockdown has been lifted, there is, you know, deep winter. There's not as much going on around here, at least for me. And but there is something that I managed to accomplish this week that I have wanted to do for a few years, and I'm quite proud of myself. And it's kind of getting me ready for the spring and summer season of hiking and photography and all of that stuff too. So I joined a virtual race and I ran, can you see it here? Hold on. I ran a 10K race, a virtual race. So I have run lots of 5-kilometer races in the past, not in recent years, but I have never actually run a 10-kilometer race. And I have a treadmill in my basement, and so I've been trying to exercise and get in shape for the coming season because I've been really dreaming and excited about hiking this year. So I want to hike all over the place, as far into Ontario as I can, taking pictures and just enjoying the outdoors. I'm very passionate about this. Every time I get out the door, I think to myself, and I'm walking on a path, I think to myself, I could do this every single day. And so I've been running to try and get in shape and eat better and all of that stuff. And I'm very happy this morning. I stepped on the scale and I have lost 25 pounds. So I'm very happy about that. I think my summer clothes might fit me again. The whole eating over the last year has been, you know, nice way to cope with everything, but maybe not the most healthy. So that's one thing I wanted to share. In terms of the hiking, I have been, like I said, I've been dreaming about this. Every day I've gotten books on hiking, I've gotten new shoes, I have a new rain jacket and other things that I have purchased. And John and I are getting the cow, our trailer, ready to, in case you haven't heard that term before, cow is our cottage on wheels. So we've been getting the trailer ready to be out there for a new season. And in fact, I think I might have a kind of behind the scenes video for our other channel very soon. So I have been planning all of these things, and I just received today a book from Amazon, Survivor Kid, A Practical Guide to Wilderness Survival. Now, why would I pick a kid's book for wilderness survival and not an adult book? Well, the truth is I have other books, but this book in particular seems to be extremely well laid out. Talks about animals, talks about plants, talks about orienting yourself, talks about medical issues, talks about, you know, just building a fire and all the things that you may need to do while you're out and about and something goes wrong. So I'm looking forward to reading this book, and in conjunction with that, my very favorite purchase. Let me know if you've been doing retail therapy throughout this time. I'm right there with you. I feel your pain. My bank account feels your pain. I have purchased a new watch. I'm so excited. I love this thing. It is the Garmin Instinct watch, and it tracks all sorts of things, including my hikes, my walking, my biking, even on my treadmill, my indoor bike, a strength training workout, and it's got, you know, sunrise, sunset, and all sorts of amazing features. And I really, really like it, including my calendar and notifications from my phone. So I am loving this watch, and I will just give you a little view here. I hope that's not backwards. Sometimes in the camera that's backwards. Anyway, this is a really great watch, and it was very reasonably priced for what it does. And so I'm very, very much enjoying my new Garmin Instinct watch, and I can't wait to get outdoors and start actually tracking these hikes that you and I go on with our cameras. Okay. So that's that. Now, what I promised to tell you about. The thing that I have discovered that I don't like about photography. So it's not really that I don't like about photography. It's an aspect of photography that I have discovered that I don't like. And that is, I hate to say this, but film photography. So I bought this Minolta camera. I used to be a film photographer. If you've been a photographer for a longer period of time, then you were too. And I saw this at a thrift store, and it's the Minolta Maxim 7000 camera. And I bought black and white film and color film. Now you'll notice something interesting about this. The black and white film is not even opened yet. The color film is open, but I will tell you only 3 frames have been taken since I've put it in the camera. I have been intending to go out and take some film images, and I'm kind of making excuses. I find myself saying, well, you know, with the film camera, maybe I should wait until it's a bit warmer. Or, well, with the film camera, maybe I don't want to do indoor photos. I should wait until, you know, I'm out hiking, or etc., or etc., etc. And I have been promising you that I'm going to do a film video. And when I buy something, I will tell you, when I buy something or when I start a project, it's very, very important to me that I finish it. And especially if I've promised you I'm going to make a certain video, it weighs on me until it's done. If I buy a book, it weighs on me until I've read that book. I hate waste. I hate to waste money. I hate to waste an opportunity. And I feel like everything is a gift and it is to be enjoyed. And so this camera, what I have been finding is that I have been making excuse after excuse not to actually finish this. And eventually sometimes you have to say to yourself, okay, why is this happening? And should I actually really finish it? So I don't know if I'm going to finish it, but I will tell you, I like digital photography. When I look at this camera, the things that are kind of making me hesitate are, it's one set of images. So this is a 24 exposure roll of film, and so I feel a lot of pressure right now to take really excellent pictures with each frame because I'm going to be paying for them to get developed and then sent back to me. So that kind of pressure kind of makes me balk a little bit, you know. It's just, I don't want to pay. I love digital photography. I love that I can take as many images as I need to capture the shot, and I don't need the pressure of 24. The pressure of 24 is too much. So the black and white would be really cool. I think I will actually take these 2 rolls of film. I will finish these 2 rolls of film. I will send them in and I will get them back. And then maybe I should make my final, you know, decision about whether or not I like film photography. But I'm going to say that I think that it's not for me. I can't be bothered with it. When I'm going out, I really want to take my digital camera. I feel like I might be missing something without my digital camera. And the other thing is, I've been thinking, you know, when I do this video, I want to bring my digital camera and the film camera so that I'm not missing anything that might be there for photography. But then I'm kind of hesitating because that means really making my bag heavy. And I'm thinking about how I can lighten my bag lately too, because it's a big bag and lots of gear. When I have video gear, camera gear, digital gear, film gear, it's just too much. So I want to apologize because I know that I've been kind of hyped up about this film photography project, and I hope I haven't disappointed any of you. I know that you guys have been sending in your film pictures to my Instagram hashtag, and I will still share those because I think they're absolutely beautiful. You have done an amazing job. I'm not going to share them today because I just don't have too much time. I wanted to connect with you and I didn't have a whole lot of time to do that. So this is just like a, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm thinking. And yeah, so let's just leave it at that. Film photography, maybe not my thing. And for those of you who love it, then you have all of my respect. And for those of you who even know how to do darkroom stuff, you have even more of my respect. And that is so cool. Keep sharing your stuff with me. If you haven't subscribed, guys, I would love it if you would. And I hope that you are dreaming of wonderful things to come as well. We are on the precipice of something wonderful. There is spring coming. There is new opportunities right around the corner. There are, and I hope that you're well, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.